Hi guys! Today we're going to make lasagna. Last minute, I forgot I was supposed to tape it. So, just starting to make my meat sauce for lasagna, and then I'm going to leave it for the day and come back and cook. So we're just doing the olive oil, garlic, a whole onion, remember, white onion, and then I'm browning the onion, garlic, and beef. Get the fatty beef. Get the 80%, 20%, and about a pound of it, pound and a half. And we are going, this is about a pound and a bit. Anyways, I will show you what this looks like when it's cooking in 1 second. Alright, so we're back and we are sauteing the onions and beef right now and garlic. So you're just going to brown it. While this is sauteing, you need to get your cans ready as far as the tomato sauce. And I empty one of them always, so I'm making 2 because we have people coming for Christmas dinner. 2 cans of the sauce. One of them I empty into a bowl so I can disregard the messy kitchen. It's Christmas morning, don't judge me. The can, this is for the grease. You're going to drain this before you add sauce because it gets quite a lot of grease. So when this is ready, we're going to drain it and then add the sauce, our spices, and then we're going to let this simmer for a few hours while we go sledding. Alright, so I've got my sauce in here. I put 2 cans of the sauce, a big, probably the equivalent of 2 heaping tablespoons of the paste. Now I've got a bunch of salt, and we're putting pepper. Where's my pepper? Oh, here it is. Putting pepper. Lots. And basil. That freeze-dried yumminess that I like. And we're putting it down on low. Put a little bit of water in this because we are making lasagna with the lasagna noodles, so with the freeze-dried lasagna noodles. So your sauce is going to need to be a little bit watery. So we're putting a little bit of water here. That will help. And then you need this to simmer. So go and do stuff, have fun with the family, whatever. We're going to go sledding. This is on low for a few hours. And these are your lasagna noodles that you're going to get. They are no boiling required, but you do need a watery sauce. So get your ricotta cheese, your mozzarella cheese, your meat sauce, and your lasagna, and meet me in a few hours. Cut. Hi guys, okay, we're back from sledding. It's been a few hours. The meat sauce is set. So this is how you layer your lasagna when you use the no boiling required lasagna noodles. So you need to put some of your watery sauce in the pan first before you put the first layer of noodles. Just a really thin coat of it because you want to save the majority of your sauce for the middle section. So I like to put a few spoonfuls in there, and then we layer our lasagna. So you take your pieces. They say not to double up, so I usually break my pieces like I'm playing a little puzzle. So I put which ones on can fit, and then I break pieces, slide them in. It doesn't break great, but it works. So that's my first layer. Then you're going to put mozzarella, and this is just the part skim. Don't get the fresh kind in the water, just get this kind that comes in the big thing. It's just easier, and then get a little bit of shredded for the top. But anyways, we're putting this on like this. Actually, I'm lying. Hold on 1 second. We're putting a little bit of sauce on this first because that's how the noodles are hydrated, is they have to have sauce on them. So we put it under and over on the bottom. So we're putting a little bit of sauce like that. And then we're putting our mozzarella. And you can space it because it is going to melt. And you don't want to overload the dairy. My oven's ready, that's what that means. And so that's that. And then this is your regular ricotta. So this is the part skim. Again, I use part skim. You can use whole milk, but lots of calories. So the part skim, and then I put it in a bowl and I mix it with salt and pepper. Just adds a little bit more flavor. And then I just dot it on and then spread it out like this. You don't have to spread it out perfect. I've learned over the years that it's pretty impossible to spread it out perfectly. Just make sure that all the bites that you're serving is going to have it. And so this is how this works. And I'm going to show you how to do your other layer before we turn this off and I finish it. So basically that's almost enough. I'm going to do about 2 layers, maybe more. The more the layers, the better your lasagna, in my opinion. But also the better your sauce, the better your lasagna. So that's about enough ricotta. Like I said, it's not totally even, but it's all going to melt together anyways. As they say, it all goes down the same way. And now we put more noodles on top, like this, like I did before. And then we're going to put sauce on, like we did. Just break those pieces up. It's not that huge of a deal. And then we're going to put more sauce. Make sure you're keeping your sauce reserved because you have to end with sauce on top. And we want to make sure we have enough. I might even have enough here for one more layer. So just enough to hydrate those noodles. I like to put a lot in the corners. And then I'm going to keep doing this to the top and I'll show you what it looks like at the end on the top. It's Christmas. Okay, so we're at the end here. I've got pasta on top, like I said, my last layer. I am topping it with the last of the sauce. You can be generous because this is going to seep down to the bottom. So you can take the rest of your sauce or whatever. And then as soon as you're done with that, you're going to, I will show you, we're going to put 2 different kinds of cheese on the top. And then we're going to bake it usually at about 350, depending on your oven. In the middle rack, don't put it on the top because it needs to be bubbly. Try not to see anything there. And then I've got this, and you can't see. She's multitasking, my cameraman, woman, girl. You're putting cheese on top, like this. And I just like to move it around a little bit. Some people like tons of cheese. I don't like tons, but I put 2 different kinds. So some Parmesan to fill in the spaces. And then you're going to bake it at 350 till it's bubbly and nice and melted and brown on top. And then I like to let it sit just for a little bit before I serve it so it's not too runny. And that's it. There's your lasagna recipe. Until next time.